Oh shit. New Kendrick, nigga.
Oh, you talking about that?
Oh, you just fucking killed though.
No, I didn't. I ain't kill it. I ain't kill shit. That's how I feel. I ain't killed nothing. Moving right along.
Anyway, new Kendrick.
Man.
Hold on. New album. GNX.
Man.
12 tracks.
Man.
Damn.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Man.
Let me get my shit off.
Pause.
Take 2. New Kendrick Lamar. Surprise drop album. GNX. We got 12 tracks on it. Now get into your shit.
Man. It's okay. Like it,
I mean, first off, hold on. For the listeners, this
Okay.
is our first listen. So we just going off of first listen.
Yeah.
We ain't finna be super analytical with it. We not finna break down with all the lyrics and know who the producers are on the tracks. We just first listen live. We probably the first podcast that's gonna have a review of this shit out.
Yeah. We got it early. Yeah, David sent it to me. We locked in, and I was excited. But you know what's crazy? I was excited for the reincarnated. I was stargazing. I was really hype about that because I didn't know it was going to be a song. So when I heard that, I got excited, but I didn't like the song. Like I thought that part got me hype, and then the song started, and I was like, oh, no, nah. Not Good Kid, Mad City. That's all I'm saying. Not Good Kid, Mad City. So
He's hating. This shit go crazy.
that first part, dude.
Squabble up.
The beginning does, but the whole. And you know what? I'll say this: the album is very West Coast. So regionally, I think regionally to out there, I think it's going to do amazing. But me as an East Coast guy, I like it. Like, well, I ain't even gonna say I like it. It was okay. Like I'm not about to be like, oh my god, it's just sliced bread. It's not that great. It's okay.
I mean, off of first listen, there's no way on earth you could tell an album if it's gonna be what it is and what it ain't.
Yes, I mean, I was able to tell it off of first listen with Illmatic, Ready to Die, In My Lifetime Volume 1. So that's not a true statement at all. Like, you can't tell me how to feel about an album after the first listen. And I listened to a million albums and knew they were going to be great after the first listen.
You're correct. But
yeah,
you said it's going to do good on the West Coast. It's going to do good everywhere.
I mean, that's just my opinion. And if it does good everywhere, it's just because everybody's hyped for everything all the time. Like
wait. You can't say that either. You know,
I absolutely can. And
hold on. It's actual Kendrick Lamar fans that live on the East Coast that are happy about the album. That's hype about the album. Anyways, GNX is the album. Kendrick Lamar 2024 surprise drop. The nigga dropped a snippet video on a burner account. It went crazy. So motherfuckers was expecting a Super Bowl. Near the Super Bowl drop, this nigga just dropped that shit an hour later.
So is that why he dropped it? So he got some content for the Super Bowl since he can't do Not Like Us? Supposedly.
It could be. Or it could be because, you know, he got the 2 Grammy nominations. It could be because of that. And he want to have something to perform there, because I'm pretty sure he's going to perform at the Grammys.
It was a couple songs that I feel like, and you know what's crazy about?
Hold on, we're not gonna skip songs. We're gonna go through them real quick. So don't knock the songs yet. Let's just
let me just say this piece though. I feel like these albums now are very, very dependent on our music from back in the day. So much so that the samples is what kind of kept me like, oh shit. But then even with the songs with the samples, it didn't, I don't know. It's like I'd rather listen to the song that the sample came from than listen to that song. But go ahead. We can go song to song.
So Whacked Out Murals.
It was okay. I like that song. It's not bad.
Fire.
Not bad. I like that song.
I feel like that was a great intro song to the album.
I like it.
He was on there talking his shit. I liked how he spelled out whacked out murals. That's gang culture.
Mm-hmm.
And his actual mural got whacked out, and he acknowledged it, like, you know, early in the song. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
What else? How did you feel about the song?
It was a good song. Like I thought that was good as an intro. Like I said, I actually liked that record. Like I wasn't like, that was a good record. Like I'm telling you, nothing about this album you're going to hear me raving about any of it. So that's just it. I either thought it was good or it was just like, So those are my reactions for real. So as we go through the list, it's nothing that's going to be like, oh my God, this was so crazy, because nothing gave me that effect.
I thought the shit was crazy. Snoop diss. You think he was dissing Snoop when he said Snoop posted the TaylorMade song?
This, not so much a diss, but just something to stir up controversy, something so people can have this same conversation. Because people are going to create the narrative either way it goes. But I feel like he respects Snoop so much. If you remember,
of course.
his first major, you know, cosign came from Dre and Snoop at one of his shows. I don't think he would ever diss Snoop, but it's just something that's a play on words. And Kendrick is smart. That's one thing about him. He's a very smart artist. So he's going to do things that are going to make people think and talk. So I don't think it was a diss. No, not at all.
I think he was dissing that nigga, because later on in the verse he said, a bunch of old niggas trying to convince me y'all some shit. He said, convince them y'all their favorite. Then he said, what else did he say? The nigga must be off edibles. I'm gonna say this. I don't think Snoop runs his Instagram. Ain't no fucking way that Snoop running that Instagram.
Nah. It won't be long before I ain't gonna be running mine, let alone Snoop Dogg. So yeah.
Snoop been sold his Instagram for $30 million.
I got it. Definitely. He ain't thinking about that shit. He smoked too much weed. He ain't thinking about posting shit on Instagram.
What about the Lil Wayne mention?
Well, you know, Super Bowl coming up, and you know that was a big part of that whole hubbub of how Lil Wayne should have got the look and blah, blah, blah. So that made sense, you know.
The irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. That was a cold ass bar.
Yeah, it was. That
was a cold ass bar.
Lil Wayne cracked out anyway. He ain't need to be on no damn Super Bowl anyway.
I fuck with whacked out murals, and like I said, the West Coast vibe is all through this motherfucker.
Like I said, it's a West Coast. This album.
I mean, he's a West Coast nigga. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Squabble Up.
I like the beginning. Like that song did not wow me like I thought it would. Like when he had the video, when that came on in the beginning and Not Like Us, I was like, yo, this joint is crazy. But what I felt it was versus what I got, you know what Squabble Up reminds me of? A TikTok record. You know how you hear the best part of the TikTok song that makes the trend, and then you hear the TikTok song and you're like, this is what I was hype about? That's what Squabble Up did for me. Didn't like Squabble Up.
I'ma say it now. Squabble Up gonna be the next single. Watch. It's already embedded in our brains. It's gonna be the next single, and I think that might be the song to lead into the Super Bowl.
Reincarnated. I was stargazing. Like moves on, I eat all my babies. That's my part though. I love that part.
What sample is that from? That's a sample from what is that?
Is it?
Yeah, that's a sample.
I thought it was like I like.
I don't want to play too much, so that's a sample from I got.
Oh yeah, that's Atomic Dog. Atomic Dog. Yeah, that's Atomic Dog.
And it's something else too. It's something else.
Damn, I'm I'll be on my music shit. That's Atomic Dog.
I want to say it's I gotta listen to it without the whatchamacallit. But yeah, I fuck with Squabble Up. And you know, West Coast, Squabble Up, nigga.
Yeah, that's more West Coast shit. You know, he going West Coast culture. Like it's, you know, different vibe. Not even a different vibe, because all his music is like that, you know what I mean? But this is like deep West Coast vibe on this album. So, you know, not saying I don't like it because of that, because it's a lot of West Coast music that be on that vibe that I love. But, you know.
Number 3, Luther.
My shit. Great collab, great sample. It's my shit. I fuck with this.
Who's on the collab?
SZA. That's SZA singing on that joint. So yeah, it's real dope. I love that. I love that joint. And I mean, and a lot of it is the beat. You know what I mean? This song, I don't want to give it away too much, but y'all know what it is. It's Luther Vandross. So pick a song. It's one of his songs. But yeah, that's a good song. I fuck with Luther. Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Luther. That shit hard. Man at the Garden.
Yeah, it was okay.
I fucks with it.
It was okay.
It's okay.
It was okay. You know, I if I didn't ever hear it again, I wouldn't be mad. It was okay. It was okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Now.
Yeah, it was okay.
Is that what you finna say? Like,
not the whole, not everyone, but like it's a lot of them joints that was just like, oh, okay, they didn't move me.
Hey Now is a West Coast vibe.
Yeah, it was cool. It was alright. It was,
I fucks with it.
It was alright.
Reincarnated.
Oh yeah, I bang with that. The sample is, a classic sample. Made niggas, so definitely Reincarnated was right on time. I fuck with that. Yeah, I mean, it was a good, that's another good song. That's one I would rock with, I would listen to again. Reincarnated is definitely a good record. So,
that nigga brought out that inner pot, nigga.
Yeah, that was that West Coast shit. There you go. It was some West Coast shit. It is what it is. So even though Tupac is not a West Coast nigga.
I like Kendrick in that bag.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And just because he wasn't, born on the West Coast, he's definitely a West Coast nigga. Y'all niggas, y'all can say what y'all want. That's a West Coast nigga.
I'm not even claiming him. He was born in New York and raised in Baltimore. That nigga is an East Coast nigga, but whatever. He's not a West Coast nigga. Just like Corrupt's not a West Coast nigga. He's an East Coast nigga. He's from Philly. These is East Coast niggas.
Call it what you want.
So if you moved out here, all of a sudden you're gonna be an East Coast nigga? No, that's not.
It depends on when I moved out there. If I moved out there fucking 10, if I moved to the West Coast at 10, nigga, and I've been up, now I'm a West Coast nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Anyway, Reincarnated is dope. I feel like that song is, he had to throw one of those in there.
Yeah.
And the back and forth conversation with, I'm assuming he was talking to Tupac?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was dope.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, it's a good record.
TV off, fire. The switch up.
I was about to cut the radio off, but go ahead. No.
The switch up on that, the switch up in the middle of the beat was crazy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not like he invented a wheel and switching the beat up.
But it's not about him switching the beat up. It's what he was saying when the beat switched up. It's the beat that switched up into it. It's the flow that came with it. Like, stop.
It's okay. It was okay.
Stop.
It wasn't nothing super crazy.
Oh, God.
Trust me, y'all. Y'all ain't got to do no backflips behind this. Trust me.
Well, you don't. But there's gonna be people that are. You know what I'm saying? TV off. I mean, Dodger Blue. Let me say this.
He made that because they won the whatchamacallit, was that the World Series?
Duh, he's an LA nigga, of course.
That makes sense.
Shout out to the Dodgers.
That makes sense.
Track was fire.
That makes sense.
Peekaboo.
Oh my God, I hated that song so much. That song was terrible. That was terrible. That was a terrible record. Terrible record. I didn't like it.
That was terrible?
Yes. I thought that was a terrible record. I did not like it.
Wow.
Yes. Oh my God. Get it out of here, please.
Yeah, you definitely don't get this West Coast culture shit at all. all these songs that you hate are gonna be the watch. Listen to what I'm saying. No, nigga, think about it. They Not Like Us is a West Coast song. These same songs that like Peekaboo is damn near the same. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
You right? Go ahead, finish.
It's not about him dissing Drake no
It
more.
is. It
Let me fit.
absolutely is
Let
about
me,
him dissing Drake.
nigga.
It
Let me
is.
finish.
It is. Go ahead.
The tone and the sound is embedded in you niggas' heads now. So you may not like it, but I guarantee you that song, that Peekaboo song, what was the other one? Squabble Up. Those type of vibes, that West Coast dance shit. All of those songs is finna be embedded all over the motherfucking United States now. Watch.
He's not talking about Drake. Nobody's going to care, yo. Nobody's going to care.
Okay.
Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care about that. Not us was not like that's because he was dissing Drake. Nobody's going to care if he's just talking about regular shit, especially West Coast shit. When they New York niggas you think these New York and Atlanta niggas give a fuck about what he talking about on that West Coast?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is he don't need New York or Atlanta niggas. He don't need y'all. He don't need y'all niggas.
Places.
But I know, but you speaking on them, so I'm saying.
And the Philly niggas definitely ain't gonna give a fuck about that.
And he don't need Philly either.
That's why I said he's going to get the West Coast. That's all. Cali gonna love it. Vegas gonna love it.
This is the thing.
Houston ain't gonna listen to that shit. Memphis ain't gonna listen to that shit. They got their own music. They got their own swag. They're not gonna care about it, bro.
So does everywhere. But hold on. First up.
That's the only reason they cared about that.
So you're saying that only the West Coast is going to care about this album?
No. I'm not saying that, but you're acting like that.
Oh, no. I'm not acting. You said, hold on.
You're saying that the people in the rest of the United States are going to be banging this album like they were banging Not Like Us, and it's not going to work like that.
No, I didn't. I said that the sound is locked in now. So the sound that you hold on, it's sonically locked in their brains now, nigga.
Even listening to Not Like Us no more. Like nobody even cares about that. So it's not locked in anywhere.
They don't have. I mean, it's music. Of course, you listen to it, then it goes away. But my point is that it's locked into their brains now. So as soon as they hear the same tempo and beat, it's going in. And this album ain't. Hold on. And another thing, this album's not gonna go number one because the West Coast listened to it, nigga. It's gonna go number one because the whole fucking country was bumping it. And go ahead and say, oh, it's because of Drake. No, nigga.
I mean, it is. They're gonna want to hear what he's gonna have to say about Drake.
So hold on. So how did all the other albums go number one when he wasn't talking about Drake?
What other albums are you talking about? And even with albums going number one, was any sound from Kendrick locked in anywhere?
That's cool, but no. But you're trying to make it like the West Coast only fucks with Kendrick. Well, he's a West Coast artist.
I never said that.
But you're saying nobody's gonna care about the sound.
They're not. I'm telling you, nobody in New York, Philly, Atlanta, Baltimore, or anywhere else is gonna care about that shit. Y'all West Coast niggas is gonna care about it.
You're crazy.
That's all I'm saying.
But this ain't a debate on what other niggas is doing. Let's get back to the album. You hate.
I mean, call it what you want.
You hate.
Let niggas put out lackluster albums, and just because you like them don't mean they great. That's all. Next song.
Hold on, this is a lackluster album now?
Yes, it ain't nothing great about this. It ain't nothing great about this album.
The Hard Part 6, what do you think?
I like the sample. I like the SWV shit, but I would rather listen to the SWV song than that song any day. But it's a good song. That's another one of the songs. That's another one of the few songs that I actually liked on this album. So yeah, it was good. It was a good record.
Alright. From the series, I feel like this is one of the doper ones.
Yeah, I definitely do that too.
I like that he didn't even acknowledge Drake's Hard Part 6 and then came out with his own. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with it. And he was talking some real shit on there.
Yeah, no, that's one of those types of records that are like a stand the test of time because it's a real record. Like he's really spitting on it. Not saying that he ain't spitting on the other ones, but this one is one I could more so relate to than the rest of the record. So yeah, I fuck with the Hard Part 6. Definitely
fuck with that. GNX track 11.
Cool. That was a cool song. I like that, John.
Fire.
I like that, John.
That shit go hard. Whoever produced that shit, on point. Wait, I don't want to get the YouTube strike. Gloria.
It was cool. It was alright.
I fucks with it.
It was alright.
I fucks with it.
It was alright. And not for nothing, I just spent the last 2 days with very hard ears listening to Thriller. And then I was listening to the instrumentals of Thriller. So my bar for music right now is just a little jaded because like all this new shit don't compare. So
this nigga's comparing this to Thriller, bro. Come on.
It's not about comparing.
That's a very high. That's a very high threshold.
This bullshit that's coming out today is exactly that. Is bullshit.
This ain't bullshit. This is definitely not bullshit.
This music is okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, Kendrick, do your thing.
No, for sure, absolutely. I fuck with Kendrick. But
I see why you big. You number one on the big three. Pause. I see why you number one. And let's be clear. Hold on. Stop. And let's be clear. You're rapping your fucking ass off. I don't give a fuck what you're talking. That nigga's rapping his ass off. And this is first listen. He's rapping his ass off. And I'm pretty sure later on we're gonna find out some more crazy shit about the album and fucking Taylor Swift produced a fucking track or her vocals are used. Some crazy shit gonna come out.
I guess for this one, we got a split opinion on the road today, folks, because MDAVIS thinks it's a classic. He thinks it's fire.
I didn't say it was a classic. I didn't say that.
It's fire.
I think it's a fire album.
And I just think it's okay. Like, it's, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not about to be like, oh my God, it's so great.
Fire album, going number one. What else did I say? I feel like Squabble Up is gonna be the next single.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't doubt any of that stuff. I wouldn't doubt any of that stuff happening. That's just.
According to this nigga, this will not be played on nowhere other than the West Coast. Super Bowl predictions. Well, now he got some shit to play. He got a bunch. I mean, he already had shit to play, but I feel like that's a good rollout. To January.
Yeah, I guess.
What else? And a surprise drop is always cool. One shit going on right now anyway.
Yeah, I mean, what's the last album that really dropped? I can't even think of nothing. So.
Well, if you think about it, that's probably why ain't shit dropped, because the labels probably was telling them, Kendrick boiling, don't do nothing, don't push shit out. I think Kodak dropped, Tyler the Creator dropped, then Glorilla dropped.
Oh yeah, Glorilla running the rap game right now. She everywhere.
Yeah.
Fix the music, yo. The music.
You said she running the rap game?
Fix the music. Fix it. We need some new artists, because this shit is getting bad. I need an Illmatic. I need a Only Built for Cuban Links. I need a Reasonable Doubt. I need a classic for real. I need these new cats to really go in the studio. Rest in peace to great Quincy Jones. I've been tapped into Thriller, and I saw a quote that Quincy Jones said that really resonated with me. He said, I leave 20 or 30% of the record open so God can come in the room and make the magic. Ain't none of these boys bringing drugs into the damn studio and doing the album in 10 seconds. They making these albums too fast. They making them too fast.
I don't think this album was sped up. I feel like this, and honestly, I don't think this is, I think he dropping another album 2025.
Maybe, I guess.
But
I mean, I don't know what these people's, I don't know what Kendrick put behind his album. I don't know if he already had this recorded or if he just did it off the heels of Not Like Us. All I'm saying is the quality or the end result of not only just him, because I'll say it about an East Coast nigga as fast as I'll say it about a West Coast or a down South nigga or wherever a nigga could be from, is I don't feel like they taking their time with this music. I haven't heard an album that in its entirety has been a classic in a very, very, very long time. And that's what I'm looking for in that day. So my bar is just gonna be high when I hear these albums. They be okay. They don't be nothing that I'm about to come back to or anything like that. So yeah, it's what it is. But
we'll see what this album does. This isn't even 24 hours after the album drop.
Yeah.
We're gonna let it do what it do. The album was fucking dope to me. Cool surprise drop. Dope production. I'm pretty sure Mustard was on that. What's Taylor Swift's producer name? He got a weird ass name. The fuck is his name? I forgot that nigga name. And ain't knocked us in the car yet, so I know this shit gonna hit in the car. And it's another W for the West, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
I mean, it's more ego driven for you. I don't really care about the East or West when it comes to that.
No. It's just
I don't care about that.
No. When I say W, hold on.
Not for the West.
Hey, when I say a W for the West, this is a nigga that's finna headline the Super Bowl, that just dropped the album, that just bodied the biggest rapper in the game. I'm talking about a W like that.
He's from America, so why are we saying the West? It should be a W for the country. It shouldn't just be a W. It should be a W for the culture, not just a W for the West.
I take it different.
I'm not looking at it like that.
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, that's a W for where?
For Philadelphia.
Okay. So I'm taking it for the West, nigga.
Well, so that's a W. And we taking it like that's a W for Cali. It's not a W for Vegas. We're not from Vegas.
I'm 3 hours away.
But 3 hours away. State, so
3 hours away.
The W for everybody.
Man, it's a W for the West. Because you, according to you, the East don't fuck with Kendrick. It's not going to get played.
I never said that.
You said the album ain't going to get played?
Listen, I'll say this.
And as soon as I see some footage of them playing that nigga, I don't want to hear it.
They no Kendrick Lamar on no radio on the East Coast ever. Not like us, the only song that ever played on East Coast radio.
So then you can't say ever. Nah, nigga, they was playing fucking whatchamacallit all over the East Coast. Now that I think about it.
You don't live on the East Coast. Who is they playing on the East Coast?
What was that shit? Poetic Justice. They played all over there.
Because of the
Swimming pools. They was playing over there. All that shit.
Not on the radio out here. It's the shit, but it was not on the radio out here.
Hey,
it wasn't. It was not.
You low key hating. You low key hating.
Not.
You low key hating. You hating. Wait, you said you didn't. You said wait. No, you didn't say you didn't like the album. You just said you didn't say you didn't like the album. You just said you wasn't fucking with it.
I just said it was okay. That's all. I just said it was okay.
Okay.
That's all. No crime in that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a whole bunch of people who think the same thing. And it's going to be a whole bunch of people that think the same way you do. You know, it just is what it is. I'm just giving my honest opinion. It did not make me do no backflip in here. I listened to it and was glad when it was over.
It didn't make me do no backflip either, but I respect what's going on.
Acting like it.
And if you want to squabble up, nigga, we can get it.
You act like you want to fight you.
Never in life, nigga. Stop it.
You act like you want to squabble up over my opinion.
Stop it.
Okay, go. But no, for real though, go cop it, y'all.
I mean, we were doing a review, nigga. So you know, next time, give a nigga some reviews instead. Let a nigga make an hour. I could have put Mari on the fucking podcast to say that shit.
You should have did that.
Hey Mari, how do you feel about the Kendrick Lamar album? Huh? I want Burger King. What do you think of Squabble Up? Can we get chicken nuggets? Fucking asshole.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, like I said, shout out to the West though, man.
No, for sure. Kendrick definitely, it's worth a listen anyway. Kendrick is definitely one of the best in the game, so whatever you put out is worth listening to.
Your timelines is finna be ruined. That's all you finna see. My advice to Drake is drop an album during the Super Bowl. You and Thug.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Young Thug to see what he does. I'm curious to know what's going to happen with him next. And
he gonna drop an album.
And whatever he does, and watch it go number one.
Of course, he just got out of jail.
Exactly.
Shit gonna go number one. But as of right now, watch who's finna go number one.
We'll see.
Oh, and shout out to Nicki Minaj dropping her Starship's going 10 billion, going diamond. You know what I'm saying? We gotta acknowledge that.
She sold 10 billion physical records.
I don't know. It's just 10
Then
billion.
I don't want to hear it. I don't even believe in this number one shit no more. Niggas don't even sell records. Shout out to my man Cash Burner selling physical copies.
Shout out to Cash Burner. Physical
Shout out to
copies.
Cash,
The crazy thing is physical albums is coming back. I got a strange feeling.
They need to.
Oh, and speaking of that, also, I heard Diddy might be out soon. I heard.
Yeah, because they argue at the board from Abercrombie and Fish was able to make bail at a substantial amount.
And Epstein and Harvey Weinstein.
Epstein came back to life?
No, but he got out at one point. He got out on bail.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Them white boys got out like with no problem. The Abercrombie and Fish boy didn't even go. His lawyer went, paid the money, and he was home chilling. He didn't have to go in. He didn't get a fucking mugshot.
Crazy double standard. But like I said, it's because of that video. And then after that, there was hotlines opened up. Just imagine calling a hotline and being like,
"Yeah, a Diddy hotline is crazy. That's wild." Like they actually put a hotline up that says you had a run-in with Diddy. Call this hotline. What?
Yeah, that's
wild. That's wild.
But hey, y'all, stay tuned. We got a lot of shit dropping.
Yeah, especially that next episode.
We got a lot of shit dropping. What else? Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Shout out to this whack ass NBA and NFL season. We're gonna see what happens. But outside of that, I was getting cold finally. It went from summer to winter in a day. Like it was like warm all over the country. Now the country is in real December and it's snowing places and everybody going crazy. Everybody was walking in 60 and 70 degree weather 2 days ago. So.
Sun's still up over here, buddy. Us on the West Coast. It's like 65 today.
That's not bad.
But yeah, stay tuned. This is, like I said, this is just a quick review. Nothing crazy, nothing analytical, nothing. We weren't breaking down lyrics and none of that shit. We just was getting on here talking our shit. Yeah. As you can see, take us out, nigga.
Riding Out All Day podcast. The Billboard Boys is back, baby.
So I can finish listening to this album in peace. Roll.
You didn't listen to the whole thing.
I listened to it 3 times already.